Welcome back to Harrah's. Lennox Lewis coming up with the 4-round victory over Mike Dixon. We've heard from Lennox Lewis. We have heard from Razor Ruddock. And now I'm sure we're going to hear enough from Riddick Bowe coming off his victory over Pierre Coetze. And he has a date ahead with Evander Holyfield. And Riddick, you watching this very closely. That's your close personal friend in there, Lennox Lewis. That's the guy you've always wanted to face.
That's right, and us dinosaurs can't be friends. He's not a friend of mine.
Well, what do you envision in his fight against Razor Ruddock?
Oh, I think Razor Ruddock should prevail with that left hook he has. Lennox hasn't fought anyone in the top 10, and watching him tonight, he hasn't shown me anything. He's out of his league. He's not ready for a fight with Razor Ruddock.
All right, he hasn't fought anybody in the top 10, but he's ranked number 2 by the WBC, ahead of you. Now, how does that happen?
Politics.
And
let me ask you your opinion. Do you think Lennox can whoop me?
Not.
So.
Well, wait a second. You're asking my opinion? You're answering for me?
I can do that.
I know Sean wanted to ask you a question.
What do you think about Lennox Lewis's performance tonight? How would you assess that?
Well, you know, fighting a guy like Mike Dixon, I thought he should have got him out in 1 round, but he was loading up with shots, and again, that just goes to show you that he doesn't have the experience to beat a guy like Razor Ruddock.
Well, one of the things that they have been working on with him is trying to get him to be more patient. Do you think that he was patient tonight, a little too patient?
Very much so. And if he's that patient with a guy like Razor Ruddock will knock his head off.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the way I feel about it, too.
Now, what is your training like going up against Evander Holyfield? I think there were a lot of critics out there after your fight with Coetze who may have shifted to the Holyfield camp.
Well, that's good. And if that's the way they're looking at it, and I hope Holyfield's looking at it the same way, there's going to be a big upset coming the 13th of November.
You know, Riddick, we have seen you on your way up, and now you are at the altar against Evander Holyfield. Does your frame of mind change knowing that it's finally here, the World Championship fight?
Oh, not at all. I want to be heavyweight champion of the world, so therefore I have to continue to work hard. And Evander Holyfield is no pushover, and he's going to come to fight. And so therefore I have to prepare myself for, 12, 15 rounds. You
lost to Lennox Lewis in the Olympics. Now as a pro, this is 4 years later. You feel that you have advanced more as a pro than Lennox Lewis. Why do you think so?
Well, I had the right push, the right fights to make me prosper as a professional. Whereas with Lennox, he was somewhat laid back in his career, and he didn't fight the guys like the Tony Tubbs and Terrell Biggs to gain that experience.
Well, he did fight Biggs, but he fought him a little later than you did.
Right, and at that particular time, I think Biggs just took the fight for a payday, opposed to going out there really trying to win.
All right, Riddick, good to see you as always, and good luck against Evander Holyfield on the 13th of November. Riddick Bowe. So this has been a night of heavyweight.